Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chem Lock League, and somehow the Tundras are sitting at 6-0. We are the only undefeated team in the Chem Lock League, and we have a very interesting matchup against us today with the Heaters sitting at 4-2, and Amalia Friedman, rookie on the mound, will be facing off against Blue Hogwash. And we set the lineup after the last game, or in the last video. And we have moved a couple of pieces around. Jacques Dennis is still 10, so he's sitting on the bench. Brock Valencia needing a day off because of how hard he has been working early in the season. So we don't have our best lineup out there, but we do have a locked-in Zeke Price. We have a locked-in Demi Trampleson, who had herself a hell of a game. Her third game with us this season. I'm going to double check this, actually. Where are you at, Demi? Yep, her third game with us. She has 3 hits and 7 at-bats so far, but also 3 stolen bases and 2 doubles. So she's been incredibly productive for us. I'm hoping that continues. We need a little bit more support from her today. Port Guevara is back in the lineup. At shortstop, we have Dennis Shoei sitting in the 3 spot. This will be a really interesting setup. The main thing I'm concerned about is Blue Hogwash. She is DHing today in addition to pitching, so with so much of that going on for her, if her mojo changes, it could really affect us in a positive or negative direction. And lastly, Patrick Beal will get his first start, really that backup catcher, just to hold on a couple of games while Valencia takes some rest, but hopefully he can play up a little bit, especially if it is a clutch situation. So let's go ahead to the ballpark. We're out to Stade Royale for a day game against the Heaters. We have been red hot. We'll see if we can scorch the Heaters or if they're going to douse us in flames. I don't even know if that makes sense. Trying to make it sound cool. I hope it worked, but starting to get back on track with a schedule. If you haven't noticed already, trying to work on like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule to make it a little bit more manageable for me, but I hope that that's a good spot for you all to see this content. O'Brien will get the first at bat against Blue Hogwash. He already comes in tense, and he'll pull one foul. He falls behind 0-2. Blue had a pretty solid start her first time out, and a ground ball up the middle. It gets past Shoei and into center field. So a leadoff single for the Heaters. And the tense O'Brien goes to first base. See if he gets his mojo back from that. As Narciso McKay comes up, batting .438, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. I believe this is a former All-Star. He gets one right back up the box and underneath the legs of Blue Hogwash. She allows the first 2 batters to reach, and just like that, 2 on and nobody out for Abel Hamilton, a very formidable threat here, batting .250 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. Has tier 1 low pitch, and you'll see Blue is already targeting the low pitch. Royal Finley will get the double play around the horn. It goes 5-4-3 for that one. The runner does advance from second to third. So that'll be 2 down runner on third, and Nixon Drake will come up. Last year's number 8-9 in the top 10 and an all-star with 5 home runs and 15 RBIs last year. He's sitting at 1 home run with 3 RBIs this season so far, batting .333. Could Blue get out of the damage she dealt herself early? It's a 2-2 count with 2 outs, and popped foul out of play. A ground ball diving play from Dennis Shoei. He gets up and tosses the first, and that'll end the inning. So in a tough spot to start the inning, but she's able to get out of it. Blue Hogwash shuts down the Heater offense. I was right about Narciso McKay. He was number 8 in the top 10 back in season 1 for the Nemesis. I don't believe he's made it back since. Aiden Rubio has cooled a little bit as of late, but still having a really great season, batting .533. See what he does here. He grounds to first base. It'll be an easy play for Nixon. Drake gets the first out, and that'll bring up Zeke Price. Zeke has been heating up, so has the team. He's locked in, batting .438 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Facing off against young Amalia Friedman with Tier 2 pick officer and Tier 2 elite 4-seam fastball. And will walk Zeke Price on 4 pitches. Interesting decision there, as now she'll have a runner on first. Now, Pick Officer does limit our ability to steal bases, which is something this team has done a lot this season. I hope we don't try and do it anyways, as Dennis swings right over the top of that 100-mile-an-hour fastball. He takes a ball low. Dennis has been heating up as of late, up to a 333 average now. Had the 3-run homer in his last game, and he'll get a slow grounder to short. Hamilton's only play is first base. That allows Zeke to move into scoring position. It does also activate RBI 0 for Royal Finley. He come in about 2 games ago maybe, batting .500 on the season with 2 RBIs. Those came against Gabriella Potter of the Cutters with RBI 0 activated, mind you. We'll see what he can do here with 2 outs, 2-1 count. And he chases strike 2 out of the zone. And he's going to be late. 94 on the gun there, and I think he was looking for something off speed. And so we get shut down in the first inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 49,
Antonella Longbottom. What a great name there. Will come up to the plate, batting .500 in this early season. I don't recognize this name. Let's check to see. She is a rookie this year. She slaps one into left center. Zeke Price will cut it off and get it in quickly. Antonella is a rookie. She's 26, B-rated rookie. One of, I think, 3 rookies on this team as Magnus Callahan comes up tense. Blues first pitch lands in the strike zone. Ball misses outside. Yeah, I believe the Heaters have 3 rookies on their team. Antonella, Amalia Friedman, and then Scott McHustle is on the bench for this game. That's a really interesting... Oh, he's starting in this game. Interesting strikeout there, but we'll take it. It gets away from Beal, but he's able to keep it close. The runner can't advance. So that's out number 1. Scott McHustle is also a rookie. Was a guy I was eyeballing for a bit, but just wasn't going to work with our team. 27-year-old left fielder. 2-2 count with 1 out, and he'll foul off to stay alive. Solid player all around with the above-average attributes. But batting 100 with only 1 RBI. Full count here, and he's going to ground to Port Guevara, who dives for it. Over to first, not in time, and Scott McHustle showing that hustle as he legs out an infield single. Great effort from Port Guevara, but he's not able to get it across the diamond in time, and that's where his weaker arm does come into play. That's a play that that Flip Bauer would make, same with Wedge Stevens and even Christian Black. And you'll see former Tundra Bailey Drummond comes up. She seems to have regressed a bit. She hits one hard to left field. It'll hang up for Get Wrecked. Hauling it in and getting it in quickly will hold the runners. And now 2 down for Davis Price. Looks like he's their backup or a catcher. And if I'm not mistaken, I did peek at their lineup beforehand, as this one's skied to deep right field up against the wall is Demi Trampelson. She's not going to be able to get to it. Are you fucking kidding me? Price will hit a 353-foot blast to right field in that short porch, and it's a 3-run shot. And just like that, we're down by 3. Blue had a chance to get out of this unscathed. Now she's tense, and that'll affect her when she's batting, as she's the DH, remember. We'll see if maybe she can get a strikeout here. She does. Will that get her mojo back? We'll see. She's the number 3 hitter in this in the lineup here for the second inning, and that was a deflating shot, as it didn't look like Price really got all of that one, but he still gets to reap the benefits, unfortunately. Port Guevara had to take a day off, as Gabriella Potter had his number. He's back to neutral mojo. He has a 308 average with 2 home runs in his early career, and he strikes out looking, so he picks up where he left off in the last game he played. 1 out for Demi Trampelson. She has been very, very hot since she joined the team, batting .429. She's locked in, 1 count. She swings over the top of that fastball, and she swings through strike 3. 102 on the gun from Friedman. she is showing why she deserves to be in this league. And she was an option we could have considered, but opted not to go that route with our starting rotation. May have been a mistake. Blue Hogwash will dump one into right field in front of Bailey Drummond. Was that enough to get her mojo back? It does not look like it. We'll double check here in just a second as Amos Get Wrecked comes up. Amos batting 214. Lou still tense over there at first, unfortunately. Late on 100 miles. Amos having a really bad year, but it's going to turn around right here as he pulls one into left field bleachers. A 2-run shot from Amos Get Wrecked puts the Tundras on the board. 434, his first home run of the year. Finally, we see some pop out of his bat. It has been a long time coming. Oh my gosh. And it is 3-2. That one lands in the frozen tundra of Stade Royale. Much different ball game now. We'll see what Patrick Beal can do. He's had 2 at-bats two plate appearances this season, both as pinch hitters with Tier 3 clutch activated. He flew out, and then I think he had his sacrifice bunt. Ended up suicide squeezing a runner home to win against the Chompers. He strikes out there. And that'll make it a 3-2 ball game off the home run from Amos Get Wrecked. His first of the year. Blue Hogwash, despite getting a base hit and scoring, is still tense. And Narciso will line into left field, and Get Wrecked will slide in and make the play. Not known for his defense, especially in a secondary position, but he's able to get underneath that one and catch that one in the pocket. And they decide to go to the bullpen early as Ellen Booth will come in. She is at full stamina. I'm surprised to see this move here against the Elite Able Hamilton, so I think they're just looking at this matchup specifically. And it doesn't pay off for Ellen Booth as that's going to be a lead or a one-out single for Hamilton. Now Drake will come up 0 for 1. We'll see what Ellen does with 1 out and a runner on first. Hamilton, not great speed, but does have Tier 2 distractor, so that's going to affect Booth's accuracy a bit. See if we can get maybe a double play here to clear both. Way ahead on that changeup. It's an 0-2 count to Drake, and a fastball fouled straight back. Strike 3 called, and Drake will lose mojo. I am honestly in agreement with him. That looked high and in. Definitely didn't look like it was going to catch the plate, but instead it's strike 3 called, and Longbottom will come up. Missed it, but I believe, oh my God, she pulls one into left field. That's going to get out of here. A 2-run shot for Antonella Longbottom. The rookie gets her second home run of her career. It goes 406. It's a 2-run shot, and they're up 5-2. Not something I expected to happen against Ellen Booth. And this might be a really tough game for us as Magnus Callahan comes up tense. So is Ellen after giving up the home run. And you can see her his stats are really skewed here. She has a 4.15 ERA after that 2-run homer. 4 strikeouts on the season, and she's looking for her 5th. And instead, it's a grounder to short. Guevara will make the play to end the inning. But a 2-run homer from the rookie puts the Heaters back by 3 runs. And with a deficit here in the bottom of the third, the Tundra's offense has to get sorted out. Maybe the second time around against Friedman will bode well for the Tundra offense. We'll see how Rubio does. Average down to 500 now. 1-1 count, and he'll take a ball high. Strike 2 called, and that'll activate Tough Out. Good spot for him, 2-2 count. And he chases strike 3 outside of the strike zone. Oh, Aiden, we can't have you struggling too, dude. Zeke comes up. He walked on 4 pitches in his last at-bat. He swings at the first pitch here. Second pitch swung at, and it's going to be dinked to third base. Easy play for Longbottom. 2 quick outs against with 2 of our best hitters. Now Friedman against Shoei. It's going to be a liner into left field just past the diving glove of the shortstop. Hamilton, I believe, will put a runner on first with 2 outs for Royal Finley. Royal, let's show some of that power off right here. Pull one down the line. You don't need to get a hold of it. We just need a little bit of pop in the bat here. Fouls one off there. It's a 1-1 count. Shoei with good speed. Takes strike 2. And Finley will pull one, but it's going to be a slow grounder to Drake at first base to end the inning. So really disappointing top of the lineup there at the bottom of the third. And Amalia Friedman is having her way with us right now. We'll see if Ellen Booth can get back to her normal routine, as she is back to neutral mojo against McHustle. McHustle laid down an infield single last time. 1-2 count. Ellen will allow the fly out to right field. That's a quick out, number 1.
Right fielder, number 30.
Drummond 0 for 1. Average dropping to 167. Ellen throwing her 20th pitch. Going to miss inside. She probably has just this inning left. We probably don't want her pitching more than that. Gets the strike here. And a grounder back up the middle. Booth can't get to it. Guevara makes a play, but not in time. It's going to be an infield single. He rushes the throw, but thankfully he has support from Rubio picking that off the ground. Davis Price with that bullshit 3-run homer in his last at-bat is the difference in this ball game right now. Has great speed over at first base with 1 out. And Booth getting tired. Needs some help here as Price swings through strike 2. And a hard hit ball to dead center field. It's going to be right to Zeke. Price to Price move there. Price matching. Does that work? As Davis Price lines out to Zeke Price. James O'Brien comes up 1 for 2 with a single. He's tense, the leadoff hitter. We'll take ball low inside. Approaching 30 pitches here is Ellen Booth with 2 outs and great speed on first. Ball in the dirt, good block from Beal. Takes strike 2, and it'll be a 2-2 2-out count. Takes strike 3 right down the middle, and O'Brien goes down looking. That hopefully will be the end of the day for Ellen Booth. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We're still down 5-2. We're going to go 5, 6, 7, starting with Port Guevara. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out looking. He has cooled off a lot lately, but he slaps one into right field. So he'll be aboard to lead off the bottom of the 4th for Demi Trampelson. She struck out last time as well. She dropped from locked into neutral. As Friedman over 45 pitches now. See what she does here. Trampelson misses on strike 1. Chases strike 2. And off the end of the bat is a slow grounder to long bottom. Goes to second in a double play. 5-4-3 around the horn. Wipes the bases clean. And just like that, nobody on and 2 outs for Hogwash. She's back to neutral mojo. She's 1 for 1 with the single. Her first hit with us as a Tundra. See what she can do to keep this inning alive. If she gets a base hit into center field, she will keep the line moving. With 2 down. I'd like to see us get an extra insurance run or an extra run or 2 here just to keep the game close. I don't like this 3-run gap. And Amos Getrect could do it. He already has 1 today. Friedman getting tired. Ball outside from Getrect. Takes the ball low. 2-0 count. Great spot for him to take advantage. He checks and holds on the curveball for strike 1. Over the fastball there. It's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Come on, Amos. And he gets underneath this one, sky to deep center field. And that is going to hang up for Callahan to end the inning. So no luck here in the 4th. And our offense looks dead in the water right now against Friedman.
The second baseman, number 82.
Oh, boy. Pull Ellen here. Let's go to a righty. We go to Quincy Healthy, the righty. He won't have either trait activated right now, which is fine, but it does move McKay to the other side of the plate, which helps us out as he grounds right in front of the plate. Beal out of the crouch quickly makes the play. 1 out, and Hamilton, who's 1 for 2, comes up. He grounded to short last time, if I'm not mistaken. This is a big bat here for the Heaters. And Quincy gets ahead 0-2. Staying at the bottom of the zone, I don't like that idea. Let's go high. Instead, he tries to get him to chase low again. 2-2. And another one, and it's fouled off. Quincy, top of the zone, man. An inside-out swing there, and Royal Finley will backhand. He gets it over to first in time for out number 2. I do not like us targeting the quadrant of the zone that the hitters like to hit in. I don't know why we keep doing that. So Nixon Drake, who struck out last time, will come up. 2-0 count. He fouls one straight back, just misses there. Quincy has to be careful. Swings through strike 2. Good pitch and good spot. Doesn't get him a chase. Full count, 2 outs. And Drake will pop up into foul territory. It's playable. Royal Finley will range over in front of the fans and make that play to end the inning. So great job from Quincy Healthy, a 1-2-3 fifth. We go to the bottom, and it's going to go 9-1-2. We need our offense to get going here. We know we can score the runs. We just need to get our head on straight. As Beefly McClary comes in to replace Nixon Drake, the all-star, having a rough day. They go for the defensive move at first base. Beal takes the ball low. It's a 1-2 count. Friedman's still cruising here. She's still at neutral mojo. And Beal late there, fouls off, stays alive. Over 60 pitches now for Friedman. 2-2. Another one just misses that one. Hops foul, staying alive. Great at bat here for Beal. Just keep battling. Hops up behind first base in foul territory. That's going to be Beefly McClary getting his first chance after coming in. All right, Aiden, it's your chance. This is your time. We need you on base.
Now pitching,
Tatum Reese comes in for Amalia Friedman. Reese with tier 2 elite changeup and clutch. Clutch not activated. We're at medium pressure. Aiden woofs on that one. 1-1 count. Misses low and away. Aiden fouls off. It's going to activate. Tough out. 0 for 3 and now, or 0 for 3 after another ugly strikeout from Aiden Rubio. What was he thinking there? All right, Zeke, we got it in your hands now. Clutch will activate for both Reese and Price with 2 outs. High pressure situation. Zeke's also locked in, and he'll ground to first. McClary will win the foot race, and that'll drop Zeke's mojo. Justifiably so. We need way more from him in a situation like that. Really disappointed in Zeke today. Long bottom comes up 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. 2 total RBIs on the home run. And Quincy starts with the curveball, called strike 1. Fastball sent deep to right center field into the indent there, but it's going to hang up for Zeke. Now comes Callahan, the center fielder, is tense. 0 for 2 today. With volatile, things can change quickly for him. Ball misses low. Popped up, shallow left center. Getting underneath it is Get Wrecked, and he'll haul that in for out number 2. Now Scott McCussell comes up. 1 for 2 with a single. I believe he scored a run on one of those home runs, if I'm not mistaken. He takes a strike. Swings that one out of the zone, and it's pulled for strike 2. 20th pitch from Quincy Healthy is taken outside, ball 1. Strike 3 called, and Quincy Healthy 6 for 6 since he come in. So we're into the bottom of the 6th inning. We're down by 3. We're going to go through our 3, 4, 5 hitters. This should be a good chance for us to at least tie this ball game, but we have not seen anyone really find a way to find success today. We're in a medium pressure situation, so no clutch activated as Shohei chases high. Checks on a change up on the edge of the plate, and he protects there. It's a 1-2 count. Come on, Dennis. Stay hot, man, as he dinks one right over the shortstop's glove into left field. He will reach for the second time today. He gets a mojo boost. Royal Finley has been quiet today, 0 for 2. We could use a good hit from him. High pressure now, and Tatum Reese, who's over 12 pitches and past half stamina, will have Clutch help him out. And off the end of the bat into left field, and it will drop in front of McCussell. And Shoei has to hold at second base, but that's going to put 2 aboard. And the tying run at the plate right now is Port Guevara. 1 for 2 with a single. He already has 2 home runs this year as Tier 3 clutch activates in a max pressure situation. He takes a ball low. Good eye from Pork. Come on, man. We need you here. Takes ball 2. This is your pitch right here. Checks on ball 3. All right. Red light. Checks on or holds on the strike 1 call. 3-1 count. And Pork lines one into left center field. It's going to roll to the wall. 1 run scores. Rounding third and will be sent is... damn it, who was the Royal Finley on the double from Guevara, 2-run score, and now the tying run is on second base, and Demi Trampelson is a potential winning run. They're going to go to Brock Valencia here. We're going to see Tier 3 contact versus righties. Ace Exterminator activated, clutch is activated in a max pressure situation. That strike was a bad call. Brock, come on, man, you've come through before for us. He takes strike 2, 1-2 count. He whiffs through strike 3. Tough spot for Brock to come in to pinch hit, and he does not come through. It's not over yet. Again, tying run is on second base. Blue Hogwash will come up against Eric Trejo. Eric with Tier 2 elite slider. It's a fastball sent into center field, and it's going to hang up for Callahan. And again, the runner has to hold. That's Guevara with average speed over at second base, and he has to find a way to score here. Amos get wrecked. Could end it with 1 swing of the bat. Clutch is activated. Tier 3 clutch, max pressure. Amos with a home run already today. Takes a ball outside. Chases on the slider. Come on, don't chase that slider. Takes a strike. Come on, man, that was the pitch. Fouls off, stays alive. 2 outs. 1-2 count. Amos checks and holds on ball 2. Good eye. And he's going to slow ground ball to third base. That's going to end it. The winning streak ends at 6. We lose to the Heaters. We do manage to score 2. Port Guevara comes through with a huge double, but if we fall just short. This was a really disappointing showing from our offense. I don't know if they're doing a little bit of celebrating from the success we've had, but it just did not look good here today. We had a bullshit home run from Davis Price, I think is his name, from the Heaters, the catcher. But, I mean, those bullshit home runs happen in Stade Royale in right field, so you have to manage through that. Longbottom had that 2-run homer, and that ended up being the true difference. It's a shame that home run from Longbottom came from the bat of Ellen Booth, as she gets the loss here today. Valencia, wishy to come through, but honestly, it's the top of the lineup there. You have Rubio going 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, and Zeke Price 0 for 2 despite the walk. It just did not look good from the top there. And glad to see Get Wrecked with the 2-run homer. He needs to do something in that last inning. He has not, I don't feel like he has ever been clutch for us. We've seen Zeke be clutch for us, but it didn't happen today for either of our clutch outfielders. Pork with the 2-hit day, so he did bounce back after a rough start against Potter. Dennis Shoei has been showing up really well, 2 for 3 with a run scored. Royal came up big for us with a base hit there too, and Blue Hogwash with a 2 for 3 day. It just wasn't in the cards for us. Blue did not pitch well. She gets handed the loss, actually. I'm surprised that's her loss. I honestly don't understand why that's her loss. Oh, you know what? It's because we never actually evened this. So the 3-run homer was the game winner. I forgot, because when we scored 2, then the home run from Booth extended their lead from 3-2 up to 5-2, and we never got above that. We never evened or took the lead. So Blue was the losing pitcher. I think that's how it works. Let me know if you have any answers for that. But Blue gets the loss. She goes 2 1/3. She gives up 5 hits, including the 3-run homer. She did strike out 2. Her ERA goes up to 6.75. Not looking great, but she's pitched fine for us, and with the 2 hits that she had to contribute as well, I feel okay with that. Ellen Booth didn't have a great day, and honestly, she was the reason we ended up losing. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but it's true. She goes 1 2/3, giving up 3 hits, including a 2-run homer. She struck out 2, but really want to highlight Quincy Healthy as he came in, shut down the Heaters with 6 straight outs, including a strikeout. Friedman gets the win. She goes 4 1/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 home run, and 5 strikeouts today. We just could not make contact against her. Reese came in, gave up 2 earned runs, and then Trejo gets the save, shutting us down there in the 6th inning. Really, really frustrating. So Longbottom, then Price, then Get Wrecked are your top 3. And I feel deflated. I know we can't win them all. I wouldn't expect us to go 16-0, but this one was really tough. I'm going to give this to Pork as he's younger and more expensive. I know we can't expect to win them all, but that one was a winnable ball game, and we let it go. And just because of that, we end up dropping to the number 2 seed with the War Wagons tied with us in record, but beating us in run differential. So that stings quite a lot. We do have a 3-game lead in the division right now, and hopefully we'll extend that here as Tenley Knight, who pitched a complete game, she allowed 1 run. It was a home run. She'll come up to the mound against the 1-6 Colossus, but they have a Ashlyn Fry who's juiced and locked in, and then they have Lowe, who is on fire right now. I'm a bit nervous for that. Let's see what happens since the game ended. We have +2 accuracy for Longbottom. Stiff Bottom. I like to see his progression and not regression. Development for Rivas, with accuracy being the core here, is absolutely something we'll do here. Then we have +1 accuracy for Wankerstein. He needs that. That's nice to see. Rubio with the natural +6 arm. Love to see that too. Chance for Royal Finley to gain bad jumps. I'm not interested in this, even despite the power. He doesn't need that, and he would lose contact, which I don't want to risk. And a roster move for the War Wagons, which I'm not very interested in, but they're trying to hedge their bets as they are succeeding this year. Let's take a look at those development options here. So no to this one. I believe we were talking about this. I think we might do it. We were somewhat considering, I forgot to mention this earlier, but Mark McKenzie is also a rookie this season. I missed that when we brought him in. Demi, I'll pass on. I might do it. I don't know. I don't want to spend on all of these, despite us being able to. I want to do this one for Magnus, and I want to do this one for Anya with that tier 3 contact versus lefty trait. I think that would be nice for her development. So let's do this one really quick first. 1 speed, 1 fielding, 1 arm. Chance for more speed, won't get it. Chance for more fielding at 25%, won't get it. 15% chance for contact versus lefties, which won't get that either. So minimal growth from her. I also want to do this one for Magnus. So let's get him the accuracy, and a chance for even more would be amazing. -2 junk stinks, but not too bad, and won't get the bonus accuracy, unfortunately. So I think we got really lucky with a lot of our other rolls, and it doesn't seem like we're going to get a whole lot of luck going forward now. 1 velocity, 1 junk. A chance to gain the cut fastball. I don't know if this is really notable movement here for Connor. I don't think we need to do that. I kind of want to consider this one for Demi. It's cheap too. I want to do this one. I'm going to do it. Demi has been playing well. She had a rough game today, but she's been playing well overall. She won't get the bonus arm, but +2 there and +1 power is fine with me. So there's development. And our next game, I'm worried we're going to look past them and we're going to get blown up by the Colossus. And I believe Zuniga is a former All-Star. Last year it was Ashlyn Fry. The year before it was Ashlyn Fry. Then it was Gregory Walsh. But I want to say Zuniga was here somewhere, because he was like the guy that lost for... Yeah, Ronald Zuniga pitched for the Heaters in season 2. He went to the All-Star game, and then he gave up he was the losing pitcher against the Yin Conference that year as well. So he's not looking great this year. Henley had an amazing game. I don't think it's repeatable, but I also don't... I want to hope for the best from her. Let's just go ahead and see what our lineup's going to look like, as fortunately no one is tense here. We have Valencia, who is... I think I'm going to give him one more day off. And I want to give... I see Blue had the 2 hits in this last game.
At last, Leaf Landscaping will come in and cut, rip, and
I want to keep Rubio with his speed. Because of tier 3 bad jumps, he'll be able to steal like crazy if he can get on base. Direct had the home run. See, I don't even know where to bring in Jacques Dennis here to see if he's sorted things out. I don't know if I can... The team didn't look great in this last game, but I still feel like this is our lineup. And I don't know if I want to take Blue out after getting 2 hits. I think I will, just to see if Jacques has gotten his head on straight, because we could use his bat if he can actually do it. I am going to... Wait, who do we have? We have a righty, and Rubio's got the power versus lefties. Valencia. I think Valencia can get his... Can he DH and still recover health? I can't remember if he can or not, because him having contact versus righties in this lineup would be ideal. You know what? We're just gonna do it. I'm gonna bring Brock back into the lineup for Patrick Beal. I want Valencia in the lineup with his contact trait. I think I'm gonna give Rubio one more chance here to get back on track. After 2 ugly games in a row, I'm a little bit worried that he's losing some steam. But I'm gonna give him another shot here. Shoei's been warming up. Pork with Vara, I'm going to bump you up a spot. Valencia, I'm going to put you behind Pork. And then let's do Royal, then Dennis, then Amos, and then Demi, I think. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know if this video is going to come out before I record the next one. But if you do get a chance, please give me some feedback on the lineup here. What do you think? Do we pull... do we bring in Valencia? I think it's a good idea, because he's probably going to need another day off here shortly anyways, but I'd rather capitalize with a righty on the mound. Knowing that this doesn't affect his attributes at all. He's just tired, and he's going to probably need another day off. Shoei's locked in. I want to keep him in a good spot here. Rubio had a rough day. Does he need a day off? I think he can fight through it. Pork, I like bouncing him up in the lineup. Jacques Dennis, do we give him the start in DH, or do we bring Hogwash back in after her 2-for-3 day with a run scored? Does she deserve to stay in the lineup, especially with Dennis struggling this season? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. But that is going to do it for today's game and today's video. After this game against the Colossus, we will be at the halfway point. And in the back half, we have a lot of divisional opponents. We do have the Firebirds and the War Wagons, but the rest is going to be division. After we watch the Colossus game I will go through the league leaders, see if anyone from our team is on there, and we will also take a look at the team stats overall to see what we're looking like, where we may need to make some roster moves, and whether we have a team that can compete all the way down the home stretch. We are famously a team that is better in the second half, if that's possible. That would be pretty crazy if we do better than, 6-1, 6-2, 7-1 would be a really, really fun result if we can stay hot or get even harder in the back half. So if you haven't done so already, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, as I am still working on getting to 150 subscribers. And I am so close. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. It just helps me out just a little bit, and it's always appreciated, as again, I'm just doing this for fun. No money to be made here, and no, I just want to get this in front of people that enjoy the content as well. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and thank you for supporting the channel. I really love this series, and I think we're in a fun spot right now where we can have a really big season. We're not even clicking on all cylinders. We don't have everybody on the same page the whole time, but we have a really good team, and I hope we can carry it into the offseason or into the postseason this year. So thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.